we have to see today we have to see about mixtures. Before that we go to compounds. What is compound? Definition: pure substance made up of two or more different elements can be separated into a simpler substance by chemical means, that is known as compound. For example, H2O, CO2, CO, NaCl, AgCl3, MgO and LiO2. Okay, from that we go to mixture and compounds, how it will be presented. For example, you take iron sulfide, that is iron and sulfur. When iron and sulfur are mixed, they remain separate atoms of iron and sulfur and can be easily separated using a magnet. Whenever you take to the magnet, the iron fillings are attracted by the magnet and the sulfur will be separated. When iron and sulfur reacts, they combine to form a new type of substance called a compound. The compound is known as iron sulfide. That is, atom of iron plus atom of sulfur gives a compound of iron sulfide. In this iron sulfide, we cannot separate iron and sulfur by magnet because the iron sulfide does not attract by the magnet. Okay, so see here what is the reaction going on. Sulfur atom plus iron gives iron sulfide. Okay, next you see how it will be forming. The mixture can be separated by using magnets. See here, the mixture can be separated by using magnets, but the iron sulfur, that is whenever it will be heated here, the iron and sulfur, it forms a iron sulfide. It does not attract by the magnet, so it cannot be separated. Okay, next we go to iron sulfur. The appearance of iron sulfur, iron sulfide and iron plus sulfur, effect of magnet also. See here iron, the color of the iron is dark gray powder. It can be attracted by the magnet. Sulfur, you see, it is a yellow color powder. It does not attract by the magnet. Iron and sulfur, dry yellow powder. It can be converted into dry yellow powder. Iron powder attract by the magnet, but sulfur does not attract by the magnet, so it can be separated. Next you see iron sulfide, a black color solid, no effect of magnet. It cannot be attracted by the magnet. Okay, next we go to how it will be presented. Mixture and compound. See here, some of these particles are there. It can be different structure and size, but in compounds you see similar atoms or molecules are presented. That is known as compound. Okay, next we go to mixture. What is mixture? A mixture is an impure substance. You know very well, compound and elements are pure substance and mixture is a impure substance. It contains two or more kinds of elements or compounds, are both physically mixed, not a chemically mixed together in a any ratio. For example, tap water. You know very well, tap water, there are some minerals also. It does not having a fixed ratio. Lemon, though, you know very well, lemon juice, it contains lemon, sugar, water and salt, etc. Okay, next air. You know very well, there is a nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur and many helium, hydrogen also presented. Soil also you know very well, many particles will be presented. In milk also you know very well, many particles presented. The same way it will be going on. There are many examples for mixtures. It can be separated by, you know very well, hand picking method, distillation method. Like that we can use that method, physical methods, to separate the mixtures. Okay, there are two types of mixtures. One is homogeneous, another one is heterogeneous. This is the major type of mixtures. That is, you can see the different particles of mixture easily in heterogeneous. In homogeneous we cannot see the particles, that is phases. See here, type of mixture, you know very well, in a glass they having two solution. In one solution you are seeing the different layers, here one layer and here one layer, but in homogeneous only one layer will be there, so only one phase is there. So in homogeneous there is only one phase will be presented, but in heterogeneous there is two types of phases will be presented. It can be distinguished by the normal eye. Okay, next, matter can be classified. Already we saw that one. You know now the mixture. Only mixture. It can be separated into two types. One is homogeneous, another one is heterogeneous. See here, homogeneous is converted into true solution and heterogeneous is converted into suspension and colloidal solution. This is very, very important for the next class. That is this one, heterogeneous and homogeneous. Homogeneous having only one type, that is solution, true solution, and heterogeneous that is having two types, one is suspension, another one is colloidal solution. Okay, next we go to how the compound and mixture can be classified. You know very well, from the given activity you have to identify the compound and mixture. Okay student, next we go to next topic, that is homogeneous. What is meant by homogeneous? A mixture in which the component cannot be seen separately is known as homogeneous. Already we saw, you take a orange juice. See here, you take the orange juice. You can see the sugar particles? No. You can see the water particles separately? No. So, there is only one phase will be presented. So, it is called a homogeneous mixture. It has a uniform composition on every part of the mixture. For example, you take tap water. In tap water, you can see the minerals, salts, etc. No. In milk, you see the protein? No. Calcium? No. Okay, in air you can see and separate as a nitrogen, oxygen, like that? No. In ice cream? No. Sugar syrup, you know very well, sugar solution. In our home we are making sugar syrup. That sugar syrup, you separate the sugar and the water molecules by seeing? No. The same way, all those things does not see through a naked eye. That is known as homogeneous solution. Okay, next, heterogeneous. A mixture in which the components can be seen separately. We can easily separate. For example, in our home we are eating purpose, we are using mixture. You see the mixture, there will be a stick like, there is a round like structure, there is a different types of nuts also we adding. We can separate it easily by hand picking method. That is known as mixture. It does not have a uniform composition. It does not having any ratio. For example, you take soil, there is a small size, bigger size, and different kinds of stones also presented. Iodine and common salt, it cannot be, the iodine also same and the common salt also same color. It cannot be identified. Whenever those two mingle together, it cannot be identified. That is that we can separate it. Okay, next, you know very well, mixture of sugar and sand particle. A mixture of soil and water. A mixture of sulfur and iron fillings, already we saw that one. And a mixture of milk and cereals. Okay, these are the heterogeneous compounds. Okay, next we go to the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous. What is the difference between homogeneous and the heterogeneous? That is already we saw in the last session. So we see difference between mixture and compound. What is the difference between mixture and the compound? See here, mixture, it contains two or more substance. The constituent may be present in any proportion. They shows the properties of the constituent. The components may be separated easily by physical methods. Next, you go to compounds. It is a single substance. The constituents are present in a different proportions. They do not show the properties of the constituent element. The constituent element can only be separated by the one or more chemical reaction. That's all students. Today class will be over. and you know very well that blood also mixture and the LPG gas also mixture. Okay, today's session will be over. Tomorrow we will meet.